Alright, we have a game for you here today, and it is a wild game for sure. It's so wild actually that I had to watch this again because I don't know what Rockstar does in this game. This is played with Weber and Rockstar. I'm on the mic in this one. You're not going to be able to hear any of the things I'm saying, but Weber and Rockstar are going to be communicating in that way. I picked Goths. The strategy here is to simply siege tower over their walls and then drop into their base and construct a castle. Make petards for me, Weber. I have to do the Rockstar voice here a little bit. Please, come on. Weber, meanwhile, he's playing as the Khmer. The idea here is that Khmer is going to boom, 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 and then go into ultimate composition, scorpions or elephants or something in that nature. And Rockstar is asking for a castle. He's going to scout spam on arena. And I actually haven't seen what he does in this particular one yet. And I'm really, really curious because how do you scout spam on arena? I guess that you build a castle and then you blow your way through their wall and then run your cav all around. Anyway, he's playing as the Magyars. We are up against, I'm not going to pronounce that name, but Ethiopians in the blue. We have Goths in the green, and we have Aztecs in the teal. Now I'm going to speed it up just a little bit, but we are going to look at Rockstar's perspective here and see what he does in this game. Lowering the board, pretty standard stuff. We have 4 on wood and a whole bunch of villagers on food. Come on, I want to scout. Just give me 2 petards. I'm so nice. Come on, Weber, you donkey. Give me a castle. Sorry, I'm doing my speeded up version of what Rockstar is asking for. Fine, I'll do it myself. I'll build my very own castle. You're so unsupportive. Nobody loves me. My parents don't love me. All adults don't love me. I'm so sad. If you don't carry me, Weber, I'll cry. Weber. Oh, wow, that was quite tiring for me to keep that up. But I think we have to speed it up one more time. Oh, Weber, come on. Come on. Anyway, green is already feudal. I think that's a little bit early to go feudal, considering the pop counts over here. Yeah, only 24 pop. He's not going to be able to fast castle off that very easily. And we have some, Oh, I was saying, like, they should really get a microphone. Like, dude, like, if you're playing this game, and these guys are pretty nice, so I was like, look, once you make your own money, you should definitely invest in buying a microphone. Oh, I don't want to let my parents have a... Oh, no! Oh, no! Where did everybody go? Okay, we are going to slow it down now a little bit. And the reason that we're going to slow it down is because we have to keep track of who's going castle. And, wow, Khmer, man. Khmer not having to build those buildings is huge. Look at the amount of stuff that Weber has here. He doesn't really need to invest a whole lot into going castle, and that's why he's the first one to go castle. Meanwhile, blue on the opponent's side is the second one to go castle. And I'm going to be a little bit slower because I want to have the right number of villas. And as soon as I click those, boop, I'm up to castle as well. I want to have a good number of villas. And the reason I want to have a good number of villas is so that I can have many of them on stone. So I have enough for a castle and potentially a castle after this castle to drop on my opponents. And maybe even drop on another opponent. Chicks with D, double the fun. There you... I didn't even... Oh my gosh, Weber is such a little troll, man. He is such a little troll. Both these guys are little troll munchers, to be completely honest with you. But like I said, I want to go to Rockstar's perspective, and yeah, he is investing a bunch into stone. He wants to get a castle up, and I think he's going to go for petards. Okay, there's the stable. And is he going to start building a whole bunch of scouts at this point? So like I said, I've not seen this strategy before, and wow, he's going very, very late. Let's go to Red's point of view here. Yeah, 35 vills. Wow, that's wild, and he's still not clicked up at this point. 35 vills. He wants to have enough for a castle, and he wants to have enough to continuously produce scouts I suppose. What is this strategy? I really am dumbfounded by what he's doing here. Why are all these guys on gold as well? Do you need this much gold if you're going just scouts? Okay, it does click up now. Maybe that's for the petards. But I still feel like these would be better off on wood, for example, because you still have 250 wood there. Another stable. Okay, it's 2 stable spam. Are we going to see the spam happening now? He only has 14 on food. Still probably needs more on food. Okay, does get the upgrades now. +1. It's probably going to be light cav, right? Has to be. Tons and tons of light cav. Ploppy style over here. Meanwhile, I have gone castle. And I do have my siege workshop up. So I'm going to hop my villagers into that siege tower right about now. Alright, there they go. Meanwhile, there is a little bit of pressure over here. It's kind of funny. These crossbows don't know what they're in for. Because a whole bunch of scouts are going to be plopping right on top of those crossbows. And without any spearmen there or pikemen there, that could be disastrous for our blue player. I'm telling Weber over here, hey, scout ahead of me, and let's get this dropping, let's get this popping. Meanwhile, another stable. My goodness, what a madman! Getting bloodlines for these scouts. Has the attack, has the defense. Have been spotted, so that's kind of unfortunate. I didn't actually notice, but a spearman is slightly faster than a siege tower, weirdly enough. And there is the castle. Oh, okay, I see what you do. You build the castle in the back so that your opponent doesn't see it. You get a whole bunch of scouty boys out. Let's see, 4 right now? 4, okay. Upgrade this to light cav, and then, oh, get the monk. Get him. 100 gold down the drain. Floosh. Bye-bye. See ya. Meanwhile, I am going over, and that wolf is actually going to do the work for me over here. Lots happening at this game all at once. We're going to drop that over the wall right now. Go. Wait. Oh, what? Okay, just the things. I do try and build a house over here. It does make this a little bit awkward. I should have probably built some more houses over here because delete the blacksmith, and still can't quite get through. I wanted to build a house over there, but it's too late. Can I get this up? Well, these eagles have to walk all the way around. Would have maybe even been better just to delete some of this wall behind here. I know that's kind of risky, but you know, that wall is as good as nothing at this point. Anyway, and let's see. How many scouts do we have over here? 5 scouts. Another. Wow. That's petards are being created. I see what this strat is. This is straight stupid. I love it. Oh, man. Scouts on arena. Scouts to destroy your opponent's base. I love it. I really do love this. Light cav being got. There's a whole bunch on food. It's good to actually have this ratio. You should have about half your villagers on wood and half your villagers, or sorry, double the amount of villagers on food. Only now getting loom. This is definitely a build this man has practiced. 7 light cav. Meanwhile, the castle did go up. We got some huskarls, and we're going to build a whole bunch of huskarls here just to kind of raid. We did lose a whole bunch of villas, but I think there's still 6 in there. And we are just going to spread these out all over Green's base. It's going to be really awkward for him to deal with. And once again, the idea here, as I thought he was going to move out. Here are the petards. Okay, here come the petards. The whole idea here is that Rockstar and myself, we slow down our opponents, hopefully get their flank to help out their pocket, and allow our pocket to go Imperial as quickly as possible. Weber, for example, he is now booming on free TCs, so that's huge. And 2 petards is enough to get through boop walls, so that's beautiful. And now he has 11 scouts, 12 light cav into Blue's base. They're everywhere. Oh man, this is such a stupid strat. It's so good though, and Blue hasn't even realized, and everything is getting cleaned up over here left and right. Wow, that's a lot of villagers killed. I'm building another one over here. Meanwhile, these Husk Girls are doing major damage. And wow, these light cap. I mean, you'd think with TCs, it would be very tricky to do damage over here. As my scout, then Jeffrey! No! Jeffrey! As Jeffrey dies a terrible, terrible death. And my goodness. Oh my gosh. The devastation. Oh, the crossbows are now getting pulled back. Meanwhile, I do get a castle dropped over here, but green resigns. And let's see if he's able to actually clear up these crossbows with the amount of light cap that he has here. 12 crossbows versus 11 light cap if he goes to get an... Oh! Snipes that pikeman. That's actually pretty big. And now has to retreat. Yeah. I don't know. It's a cheeky strat for sure. It's definitely a good strat. But you have to be quick with it. And I like that he went for so much pop in feudal age to get to this composition. Here come the 7. That's a lot of range though. Oh, okay. And blue is also now resigned. So these crossbows are basically useless. And why I boom? Come on guys. I didn't do anything. I told you guys. You didn't need to boom. Man, these two are like little whiners over here, but it's all good. And now these scouts are going to come over here. And I'm actually a dip snip, and I believe I sent over a siege tower. I'm thinking like, oh, I should build it over here. And then I'm like, wait, no, I shouldn't. I should be... Yeah, I'm like, I'm going over to blue. And I'm like, oh, wait, no. He resigned already. Let's go over to teal. And Teal actually kind of forgot that both of his teammates resigned, so it's definitely a meme game all around. And that's kind of it. And of course, teenage angst kicking in here a little bit. I'm just teasing them. They know that I mean it all good and well. Resign, bro. My mom is getting angry at me, and indeed, Teal does resign. Oh, I'm sorry. My mom is getting angry at me. Let's quickly just run through the statistics and see what we got over here. I wonder who has the best economy. Weber was bragging. He was like, yeah, man, I got the most food and I got the most wood. Military numbers, I was actually quite surprised. It actually turned out better for Rockstar than I thought. 28 kills. 9 units lost only. Largest army of 17. But I think he would have had difficulty dealing with those crossbow, especially if blue built in some pikemen. Definitely could have held on a little bit longer if green didn't resign there. But I absolutely devastated green in his base. I want to go back to the map for just a second over here. So yeah, absolutely devastated green over here. He has nothing left. He can't go anywhere. The Huskarls are destroying him. He's their pocket. Meanwhile, our pocket, super healthy. 1, 2, 3, 4 TC, boom. Already reaching Imperial Age while they are not close yet. And Red here finally got his 4 TCs up. And probably has to transition into Knights or something in that nature at this point. Because I don't think Scouts is going to... Lykev is not going to cut it into the late game unless he gets Hussarl and then he just spams Hussars. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Keep walking and don't run. Poop Lord out.